Não. Tu foi na live. Isso aqui é ridículo. Minha. Ah, tá ali. Ah, não, tá ali, tá ali. É vantagens e desvantagens.
Here we're gonna show the build to 1920 by 25 at 2560 by 1440. Yes, set to 6 I would recommend. Now let's go to the output under record for MKV. Two screen power went up. I will with MKV should be what you would find in NVIDIA or by doing NVIDIA GTX, and if you have newer hardware to play back and edit. I have an RTX 3070 laptop GPU, so I will choose HEVC. For rate control, choose CQ. Leave with fast mode possible file size, and that of course depends on what's happening on the screen. But when you want even higher quality, choose a lower number like 16 or 18. This will make the file size high. Choose best quality for screen recording. Depending on the screen, show a video. Leave CQ level at 20. With this level, it will cover everything from gameplay videos with fast motion to low motion screen to videos than VBR or CBR. Leave CQ level at 20. With this level, it will cover everything from gameplay videos with fast motion to low motion screen recordings. All of that while making sure you get the lowest possible file size. And that of course depends on what's happening on the screen. But when you want even higher quality, choose a lower number like 16 or 18. This will make the file size higher. Leave keyframe interval at 2. For preset, choose best quality for screen recordings. And go even go to PC spec on file Remux recordings.
Streaming has never been easier. Anyone can do it, but not many people can do it. But instantly your audience, and most importantly, I will show you how to turn off dynamic bitrate, because it is the worst, and I mean worst setting in the world. All that more only can you get full over Twitch Studio, etc. aren't optimized as well as OBS. So let's diagnose these nodes. Which you're trying to send video over Ethernet, or turn off, which means to solve the lower your stream resolution, skip frames, or if possible, skin over it. I don't know why, but now you so Task Manager to help you without explaining no idea what. I stream 1920 by 1080 on both my base canvas and my mount. The two main resolutions are struggling later thanks to the stat or frames per second. You'll set this to either send the footage. But if you're experiencing lag, you can solve all of this with just the simple settings. So if we're doing this in the simplest, personally, if you're doing a fast action gameplay on Twitch, I recommend 720p output and between 4500 to 6000 bitrate. If the gameplay is slower and lacks a lot of movement, then 1080p and 6000 bitrate will work just as well. Twitch bitrate is technically soft capped at 6000 and hard capped at 8000. 1000 bits is 1 megabit, so you need an upload speed that can handle the bitrate you set plus wiggle room. So over 6000 bitrate, around 10 to 12 megabits to stream at the soft cap safely. If you're not sure what your upload speed is, go to speedtest.net, link in the description, and click test. As long as this comes up saying you have 10 to 12 steady, you should be okay. For a YouTube stream, you're going to want a much higher bitrate than Twitch, both because YouTube has better technology behind it, so you'll have better quality, but also because it transcodes every stream. This means you'll need a higher bitrate to make it look nice. But this is a good thing because your viewers can watch at lower resolution. no matter what size of creator you are. Twitch will only let big creators have transcoding, whereas YouTube gives it to everyone. 1080p 60 frames per second, I'd recommend 12,000 bitrate, and 720p 60 FPS, I'd recommend 7,000 to 8,000 bitrate. But again, your own internet speed and stability will control this, so keep an eye on drop frames and use the fact sheet in the description as a further guide. Now, you won't need to touch audio bitrate most likely, so we'll keep moving. Now, for encoder, this used to be so simple, but it's gotten a lot more confusing as more graphics cards have become decent and OBS has added more options to itself. So I'll try to keep it simple for you by focusing just on 3: NVENC H.264, X.264, and AV1. To make this straightforward, if you're using any NVIDIA card past the GTX 600, which was released in 2012, so likely any NVIDIA card being used on the semi-new PC, you're going to. And if you're using a graphics card from before that, you'll likely use X.264, which will be using your CPU if you want to deep dive. Now, if you're using an AMD card instead of an NVIDIA card, there will be AMD encoders here instead of NVIDIA, obviously. So pick those if you want to encode on your AMD GPU. Encoder preset is below this. If your PC can handle it, you can set this to be best quality and then use the stats panel to see if it's too intense for your CPU or GPU and lower it until you see the issues resolved. That is all the simple settings done, but we need to turn off the dynamic bitrate, the worst setting in the world, so stick around still while I quickly cover some other advanced settings for you. If you decide to use advanced settings because you're an overconfident fool, a lot of this will look exactly the same as simple and work exactly the same as well. The key difference to note here is that you'll be given access to a different rate control setting. But as a streamer, you have to leave this on CBR because Twitch doesn't play nice with other rate controllers. The other difference is it gives you access to the Twitch VOD track, which despite what you think doesn't protect you from copyright strikes and it just overcomplicates things, so don't use it. The two articles I link about bitrate in the description actually cover the advanced settings recommended as well. But I hope most of you will stick to simple, especially if you're struggling with lag. So before I show you how to turn off dynamic bitrate, let's quickly show you how to run a test stream to Twitch or YouTube, and how to test and select which Twitch server is the best for you, because this is actually something you can manually pick. First, to run a test stream on Twitch is pretty simple. Open OBS, stream, stream, I can set it could be Twitch's fault, or in my case, I spent going to need your stream key, so go to your Twitch dash. I like either the specific server that was best for you in Twitch streams, but you'll also be able to turn off dynamic bitrate. This tool is meant to detect when your internet connection is limited and automatically reduce your bitrate to compensate rather than dropping frames. The issue is, it doesn't fucking work. Any tiny spike will cause this to activate and tank your quality. I've alt-tabbed
Viado.